Of c- of c- of course of course we're going to talk about UFC. I'm saying it like that.
I got it. No, it took me. It's somewhere. I was like, "Are you choking? Are you choking? Are you okay?" Someone called 911.
I am choking on a choke hold. Is that what they do?
Oh, that was good.
Is that a thing?
Well,
I don't know anything about
UFC holds. Okay. No. Oh, IFC. Sorry, I accidentally. My finger slipped.
What if it was IFC and all these celebs were attending a big indie film? Although I will say, as a distributor, IFC not so great. I find. I don't usually like their films too much.
What are the big IFC films?
Yeah, I don't know. There is actually one that I thought was really underrated, which was I Am Not a Serial Killer. I don't know if you've seen that. I don't think anyone has seen it. It has Christopher Lloyd in it, and it also has the kid from the Where the Wild Things Are movie. That his name in real life is Max Records. His name is literally Max Records.
Wow.
Like, no wonder he's a little teen hipster actor. I'm Not a Serial Killer. Don't read about it. It's sick though. That movie's good. But IFC, I don't know. Maybe I would rather watch UFC.
No, man. Let's see. Okay, so Werewolves Within, which looks like when a killer terrorizes the snowed-in residents of a small town, it falls to the new forest ranger to find out who or what lurks among them in this hilarious horror whodunit, and it appears to be starring Sam Richardson. I'm interested.
Wow, that's kind of a little throwback to
before the pod. Yeah, that's a personal throwback for you and me.
Sometimes we get to have personal throwbacks too. We're allowed.
Sputnik, which I've heard good things about, but I keep wanting to watch it.
IFC, good logo, I think.
Great logo.
And
Relic, I heard that was good, but I don't want to watch a horror film that's about like sadness or whatever.
Oh, well, that's true. That's
How to Build a Girl. That was quite bad. Oh, The Trip to Greece.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Okay, I forgot IFC did that. I thought that some of those Trip movies kind of got pretty bad by the end too.
I'm like a real basic Coogan head where I'm like, just let him be Coogan, and I love it.
By the end of that, I realized that none of it had been a joke, and they really are pieces of shit who treat service people bad. Anyways, welcome to.
In many ways, we're just doing. I'm literally going to keep reading all of the recent IFC films.
What even are half of these? I don't even know what these are.
It's crazy how many movies come out.
Yeah.
Oh, Pie
6 minutes to midnight.
That was a good one.
Oh, I thought this was the Red Scare movie, which looks so bad. It's so funny how much people. I mean, I didn't even want to acknowledge that it exists, but it does look
Red
really
Scare,
bad.
like the podcast?
Yeah, they have a movie that it looks so fucking bad.
Why?
And it's really satisfying how bad it looks and how IndieWire's like, it's the second coming of Polanski. But it's like, no, look, we're in a bad place right now. We got to rein it in.
Devil's Candy, A Dark Song, all of the horror movies that are about depression that aren't A24 are all IFC. That's good.
We're gonna. What are we talking about today? We're talking about.
Let's get ready to rumble. That's right. We're talking about UFC 97. By the way,
the thing that's happening is that we are literally hemorrhaging Patreons ever since we started talking about Kravis, and it's making us want to keep doing it. We just want to keep twisting the knife and see what happens.
This is what I sort of. I actually feel like I genuinely cherish about our approach to the podcast, which is so similar, which is that we both desperately wanted to make more money, and we both would love to be able to put more time. We would like it to be more recognized, all those things, and yet, you have the sort of more trollish impulses when it comes to sort of specifically what sometimes happens on the show, but we both, and so despite me kind of being the normie in this context, we both have the same compulsion where it's like, oh, people hated the Kravis episode? Okay, so we should do a whole episode about UFC 264, by the way, I Googled it, and just talk about Kravis some more, because now that's funny to both of us, and we are capable of holding those incredibly contradictory thoughts, in our hearts and minds at the same time.
I feel like, they say, do what you love. and you'll never work a day in your life. What if to me, it's like do what everyone hates and doesn't want you to do, and then make that work somehow, and then you'll never have to try, maybe?